A family is seeking justice after police released body cam video of a fatal shooting involving a sheriff's deputy near Springfield.
This story takes us to Springfield, Illinois, a place where crime rates are typically low, but that doesn't mean a murder isn't lurking. On Saturday, July 6, 2024, a woman called 911 to report a potential intruder at her residence in Springfield. 2 sheriff deputies responded to the 911 call and are seen on body camera checking around her property when they noticed a car with broken windows. After proceeding to knock on the door several times, a woman answers the door and the deputies proceed inside to question the woman. The woman is seen walking to her kitchen where she had a pot of boiling water on the stove. She is then seen walking the pot of water towards the sink. Then the officers drew their weapons when gunshots erupted, murdering 36-year-old Sonya Massey. And her story deserves to be written and told. Welcome to Crime She Wrote. Sonya Massey, born February 12, 1988, was a beautiful soul. She was a devoted mother, and she loved to do hair and spend time with her family. She retired from J&J Gaming in Springfield and spent most of her time at home doing the things that she loved. She was a bright light who loved life until it was cut to a tragic end.
Sonya Massey called 911 thinking there was a prowler. 2 deputies, one of them, Sean Grayson, got to her home just after midnight. Newly released body camera footage shows what happens next.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Deputies searched her property and didn't find anything. They talked to the 36-year-old for several minutes, eventually going into her home. Massey looks for her ID, and Grayson notices a pot of boiling water on the stove. Massey goes to get it. Then, things take a turn.
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
Her final words were, "I'm sorry." 3 shots were fired. One hit the mother of 2 in the face. The other deputy says he will go to get his medical kit, but Grayson tells him not to.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, she's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
Grayson can be heard on camera telling others what he says happened several times.
You know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the face.
Grayson also says several disparaging comments about Massey while she was on the floor bleeding.
Yeah, I'm good. Crazy. I think she set it up on purpose. I have a choice.
The Sangamon County State's attorney did not buy Grayson's justification.
The officer who murdered Massey is 30-year-old Sean Grayson, and he was charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct.
We continue our coverage now into the investigation following the death of Sonya Massey. Now, the former deputy being charged in her death has pled not guilty. Sean Grayson, who you see here, entered his plea in court today. He's facing 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. And Sean Grayson will be held in jail until his trial after Sangamon County prosecutors argued he's a risk to the community. News Channel 20's Carson Gordy joins us with an update. Carson?
In a standing room only courtroom, prosecutors argued why former Sangamon County Deputy Sean Grayson was unjustified in shooting and killing Sonya Massey. Tonight, we've obtained the dispatch call from the night Massey was shot and killed.
Union Star 2868 Hoover, 2868 Hoover. Units on scene are 1078, shots fired.
Earlier that morning, Sean Grayson and an unnamed Sangamon County deputy responded to a 911 call from Sonya Massey, who called the police after concerns of a prowler. The deputies entered the home. The charging documents say Grayson made a comment about a pot on the stove. Massey set the pot of water down on the counter. Documents say that despite distance and relative cover, Grayson pulled his handgun and threatened to shoot Massey in the face. She then put her hands in the air and said, "I'm sorry," while ducking for cover behind a counter. Grayson got closer and continued to yell at Massey to put the pot down. He then fired 3 shots, striking her once in the face.
2868 Hoover Street, county's out requesting EMS. There's shots fired, sitting at a female shot in the head.
In court Thursday, a judge denied Grayson pretrial release after arguments that he's a danger to the community. Some people in the room erupted in applause. An Illinois State Police investigation says Grayson was not justified to use deadly force. Sangamon County prosecutors say Grayson instructed the other deputy to not provide medical aid to Massey. Grayson's lawyer argued that he is not a flight risk and that complications from colon cancer puts his safety at risk while in jail. He faces 5 criminal counts, including 3 counts of first-degree murder. He faces life in prison if convicted. Grayson's body camera was not on during the shooting. It was turned on after. Footage was caught on the other deputy's camera.
Audio from the Sangamon County Dispatch states a contradiction from Sonya Massey's official cause of death. A criminal investigation states Massey was shot in the face by Sean Grayson. Here is audio from after that shooting.
Just confirm self-inflicted. 2 on out.
Copy County's update. I didn't. Self-inflicted. Okay, thank you.
We asked Sangamon County if they knew who contacted dispatch and told them the gunshots were self-inflicted. An official tells News Channel 20 he was not aware of the audio or who would have made that claim.
Now let's get into the details of this case. We have an innocent black woman who called the cops to protect her, and the same police that responded to her call for help murdered her. In the video, Massey is seen stating, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I swear to God, I'll you straight in your face.
And Officer Grayson responded to her by saying he will shoot her in the face. And as Sonya ducked, apologizing to the officer, he proceeded to end her life. He also told the other responding officer not to render aid, saying it's a headshot and is not going to help her. He shot her dead like a dog in her own house and had no remorse for his action.
Disparaging comments about Massey while she was on the floor bleeding.
Yeah, I'm good. Crazy. I think she set it up on purpose.
Grayson is reported to have a criminal record for Class A misdemeanor DUIs, once in 2015 and once in 2016. So how was he still able to continue to be a police officer? Her family is being represented by attorney Ben Crump, and I pray that they get the justice that they deserve. And this officer is prosecuted and sentenced to the maximum punishment in the court of law. In the wake of George Floyd's death, the Justice in Policing Act is currently awaiting Congress approval, and it needs to be passed now. Black people do not, I repeat, do not deserve to be murdered by the hands of police officers because of the color of our skin. Police officers are hired and trained to protect and serve the community, and they should be prosecuted and held accountable for their actions when deadly force is used towards unarmed, innocent people. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for us all to be treated equal as one nation, despite our race. And unfortunately, in 2024, his dream is still a dream. Say her name, Sonya Massey. Say her name, Sonya Massey. I offer my sincere condolences and prayers to the family and friends of Sonya Massey. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Let me know your thoughts on this story in the comment section below. And before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Crime Mob, stay safe out there and always watch your surroundings. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.